Quantum money coding. How to install prosperity patterns into your nervous system. Stop and pay attention, because what I'm about to reveal explains why all your mindset work, affirmations, and visualizations haven't created lasting wealth. You've been working on the wrong level. Here's the truth that changes everything. Your body holds your wealth blueprint, not your mindset. Right now, encoded in your nervous system, stored in your muscles, embedded in your cellular memory, there are programs about money that were installed before you could even speak. These somatic codes are running automatically every single day, determining how much wealth you can receive, hold, and maintain. Your conscious mind might want millions, but if your nervous system is coded for scarcity, your body will sabotage every opportunity that exceeds your somatic ceiling. This is why people can think abundantly but still stay broke. Their thoughts say wealth, but their body says danger. Your nervous system is essentially a biological computer running programs that were downloaded in childhood. When you were between 0 and 7 years old, your brain was in theta wave state, highly suggestible, absorbing everything without filters. Every experience you had around money during those years got encoded as a somatic program. If you witnessed your parents stressed about bills, that stress got coded into your nervous system as money equals danger. If you experienced scarcity, that lack got coded as not enough is normal. If you received messages that you weren't worthy, that unworthiness got coded into your cells. These aren't just memories, they're active programs running in your body right now, broadcasting signals that determine what you attract and what you repel. Most people try to override these somatic codes with mental techniques, thinking positively, visualizing abundance, repeating affirmations. But the body is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the mind. Your nervous system processes 11 million bits of information per second, while your conscious mind processes only 40. When your conscious mind says, "I am abundant," but your nervous system is coded for scarcity, the nervous system wins 100% of the time. Your body will create anxiety when opportunities appear, sabotage when success comes, and somatically reject wealth that exceeds your coded ceiling. This is why change feels so hard. You're fighting against somatic programming that's been running automatically for decades. But here's the revolutionary insight: somatic codes can be rewritten. Your nervous system is neuroplastic. It can be reprogrammed at any age. You can literally install new prosperity patterns into your body that override the old scarcity codes. This isn't mental work. This is somatic work. This is accessing your nervous system directly through the body and encoding new programs at the cellular level. When prosperity becomes somatically coded, when your body feels safe with wealth instead of threatened by it, manifestation becomes natural and sustainable. You're no longer fighting yourself. Your body and mind are finally aligned, broadcasting the same frequency of abundance. This is quantum money coding, the process of installing prosperity patterns directly into your nervous system through somatic practices that bypass the conscious mind and work at the body level where your real wealth blueprint lives. This isn't theory. This is neuroscience applied to wealth creation. And once you understand how to code your nervous system for prosperity instead of scarcity, everything changes. Your body stops sabotaging. Your capacity expands. And wealth flows naturally because your entire biological system is finally programmed to receive it. I'm about to show you exactly how money gets coded into your nervous system, why your current somatic codes are blocking wealth, and the precise protocol for recoding your body from scarcity to prosperity. This is the missing piece in manifestation. Let's install your prosperity code. How scarcity gets coded into your nervous system. Let's understand exactly how scarcity programs get installed in your nervous system so you can see what needs to be recoded. These somatic codes were written in childhood through repeated experiences and emotional conditioning. They're not conscious, they're automatic body responses that run beneath your awareness and override your conscious intentions. Understanding how they were installed is the first step to uninstalling them. The first coding mechanism is stress imprinting. When you repeatedly witnessed or experienced financial stress as a child, parents fighting about money, bills causing anxiety, economic crisis in your household, your nervous system cataloged those experiences as survival threats. Your body learned, money situations equal danger. This pattern encoded itself into your autonomic nervous system as a stress response trigger. Now, as an adult, whenever money situations arise, checking your bank balance, paying bills, making financial decisions, your nervous system automatically activates stress response. Your heart rate increases, cortisol floods your system, your breathing shallows. You're not consciously choosing this reaction. Your body is running the old scarcity code that says money equals threat. This stress activation makes it impossible to think clearly, act confidently, or receive abundantly around money. The second mechanism is lack normalization. If you grew up in an environment where scarcity was constant, never enough money, always struggling, chronic lack, your nervous system encoded scarcity as normal. Your body's baseline setting became not enough. Now your nervous system maintains that baseline through a phenomenon called homeostasis. Your body's drive to maintain familiar conditions even when those conditions are painful. When money starts flowing beyond your scarcity baseline, your nervous system perceives it as abnormal and activating, creating discomfort that drives you to sabotage back to familiar lack. You unconsciously spend extra money, create crises that drain resources, or make poor decisions that return you to scarcity because that's what your body recognizes as normal. Your nervous system is protecting your baseline, even though your baseline is poverty. The third mechanism is worthiness coding through emotional experiences. Experiences of being criticized, rejected, or made to feel you weren't good enough created somatic imprints of unworthiness. These experiences generated shame, and shame lives in the body as collapse, shoulders rounding forward, chest caving, energy pulling inward. This physical pattern of shame is now coded into your posture and movement. When situations arise where you could claim your value, pricing your services, negotiating salary, receiving compliments, your body automatically moves into the shame pattern, making you physically unable to hold the energy of worthiness. Your muscles literally won't let you stand tall and claim your value because unworthiness is coded into your tissue. The fourth mechanism is safety association patterns. Your nervous system learned what feels safe based on childhood experiences. If your family dynamic was, we struggle together, then struggling feels safe and bonding to your nervous system. If success in your family meant isolation or criticism, who do you think you are? Then success feels dangerous to your body. Your nervous system will keep you in familiar struggle to maintain safety and belonging. Success triggers somatic danger signals, increased heart rate, shallow breathing, activation, which your body interprets as something is wrong, driving you to sabotage back to the familiar struggling state where your body feels safe again. This is why people often unconsciously destroy their own success. Their body is coded to associate success with danger and struggle with safety. The fifth mechanism is emotional suppression patterns. If you weren't allowed to express emotions around money, perhaps asking for things meant you were greedy or ungrateful, you learned to suppress desire and need. This suppression created muscular holding patterns, particularly in the throat, chest, and belly. These physical contractions are now permanent unless released, and they literally block your ability to ask for what you want, speak your value, or express your needs around money. Your body physically won't let you ask for a raise, set high prices, or claim abundance because the muscles that would allow those expressions are locked in suppression patterns from childhood. These 5 mechanisms, stress imprinting, lack normalization, worthiness coding, safety associations, and emotional suppression, work together to create a complete scarcity program running in your nervous system. This isn't in your mind. This is in your body, operating automatically, determining your financial ceiling from the somatic level. Mental techniques can't override this because the body's signals are stronger than the mind's intentions. To change your financial reality permanently, you must recode your nervous system from scarcity to prosperity somatically. The somatic signs your nervous system is coded for scarcity. Before you can recode, you need to recognize the somatic signs that your nervous system is currently running scarcity programs. These aren't thoughts, these are physical sensations and automatic body responses that reveal your coding. Awareness of these patterns is the first step to changing them because you can't reprogram what you can't sense. Sign 1. Money anxiety manifests physically. When you think about money, check your bank account, or face financial decisions, your body responds with physical anxiety. Tight chest, shallow breathing, stomach tension, increased heart rate, or a sense of constriction. This isn't just mental worry, it's your nervous system activating the stress code that associates money with danger. Your body is literally trying to protect you from what it perceives as threat, even though the threat is just numbers on a screen. This somatic anxiety response is proof that scarcity is coded at the nervous system level. Sign 2. You have a physical ceiling for receiving. Notice what happens in your body when someone offers to pay you well, give you a gift, or provide support. If your nervous system is coded for scarcity, you'll feel physical discomfort, squirming, fidgeting, urge to deflect or minimize, heat in your face, tension in your shoulders. Your body physically can't tolerate receiving beyond your coded ceiling. This isn't psychological, it's somatic. Your nervous system is signaling, this is too much, this doesn't feel safe, through physical sensation, which drives you to reject or sabotage the receiving. Sign 3. Your posture collapses around money conversations. Watch your body the next time you need to discuss your value, ask for payment, or negotiate. Notice if your shoulders round forward, your chest caves, your voice softens or becomes apologetic, your eye contact drops. These are unconscious postural shifts that occur when unworthiness or shame codes activate in your nervous system. Your body is literally making itself smaller, trying to be invisible, because claiming space and value triggers the scarcity code that says you're not worthy. You can't hold confident posture because your nervous system won't allow it. Sign 4. Success triggers physical activation. When good things happen financially, you land a big client, receive unexpected money, get a raise, notice your body's response. If scarcity is coded, you'll feel activation rather than calm joy, jittery energy, can't relax, waiting for the other shoe to drop, mild anxiety even in the good moment. This is your nervous system perceiving success as abnormal and therefore potentially dangerous. Your body is on alert, preparing to handle the threat of deviating from your scarcity baseline. This activation often drives self-sabotage because your nervous system is trying to return you to the familiar low baseline where it feels safe. Sign 5. Your body holds chronic tension patterns. Scarcity coding creates holding patterns throughout your body. Tight jaw, clenched fists, locked knees, rigid spine, compressed diaphragm. These aren't temporary tensions, they're chronic states your body maintains constantly because your nervous system is in perpetual low-grade stress about survival and resources. You might not consciously feel anxious, but your body is holding scarcity in its tissue as permanent tension. This chronic holding broadcasts scarcity frequency through your electromagnetic field and keeps you locked in survival mode physiologically. Sign 6. You can't physically embody wealth. Try this experiment. Stand up and embody abundance. Feel wealthy, move as if you're prosperous, carry yourself as someone financially free. If scarcity is coded in your nervous system, you'll notice it feels fake, uncomfortable, or impossible to maintain. Your body doesn't know how to be in that state because wealth isn't coded as a familiar somatic experience. It's like asking someone who's never danced to suddenly perform ballet. The movement patterns aren't installed. Your body has no stored program for what abundance feels like somatically, so you can't sustain the state. These 6 signs reveal that your wealth ceiling isn't in your mind, it's in your nervous system. Your body is running scarcity codes that override any conscious abundance intentions. The solution isn't more mindset work. The solution is somatic recoding, installing new prosperity patterns directly into your nervous system through body-based practices that speak the language your body understands: sensation, movement, breath, and emotion. The Quantum Money Coding Protocol. Somatic Reprogramming. Now the exact protocol for recoding your nervous system from scarcity to prosperity. This isn't mental work, this is somatic installation. These practices speak directly to your body, bypassing your conscious mind, and encode new prosperity patterns at the cellular level where your wealth blueprint actually lives. Practice these daily for 60 to 90 days to complete the recoding. Practice 1. Nervous system regulation for safety coding, 10 minutes daily. Your nervous system must feel safe before it can accept prosperity coding. Scarcity codes installed when you felt unsafe. Prosperity codes install when you feel safe. Daily practice. Find a quiet space. Lie down or sit comfortably. Begin coherent breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6, hold for 2. Continue for 5 minutes. This pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling safety. As you breathe, place your hands on your heart and belly. Speak out loud, I am safe. My body is safe. It is safe for me to have wealth. Abundance does not threaten my survival. Repeat for 5 minutes while maintaining the breath pattern. This practice begins recoding your nervous system to associate safety with wealth instead of danger. Practice 2. Somatic release of scarcity tension, 5 minutes daily. Scarcity is stored in your body as chronic tension. You must release it physically. Daily practice. Stand and scan your body for tension, usually jaw, shoulders, stomach, fists. Focus on one tension point. Take a deep breath in while intentionally tensing that area even more. Hold for 5 seconds. Then exhale forcefully while releasing all the tension and shaking that body part vigorously. As you release, speak, I release scarcity. I release fear. I release the belief that I'm not safe with money. Move to each major tension point, jaw, shoulders, hands, belly. Tense, hold, release with breath and sound. This practice releases scarcity codes stored in your muscular system. Practice 3. Prosperity posture installation, 5 minutes 3 times daily. Your body needs to learn what prosperity feels like somatically. Daily practice. Stand tall. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your chest. Lengthen your spine. Ground your feet firmly. Soften your jaw. Breathe deeply into your belly. This is prosperity posture. Hold this position and speak, this is what abundance feels like in my body. I am wealthy. I am worthy. I take up space confidently. Hold the posture for 3 minutes while breathing deeply and repeating the declarations. Your nervous system learns through repetition. You're teaching your body what prosperity feels like physically. Do this 3 times daily, morning, midday, evening, until prosperity posture becomes your natural default. Practice 4. Receiving capacity expansion, 5 minutes daily. Your nervous system has a receiving ceiling that must be expanded somatically. Daily practice. Stand with arms at your sides, palms facing forward, receiving position. Close your eyes. Visualize abundance flowing toward you. Money, opportunities, support, love. As you visualize, slowly open your arms wider and wider, as if physically opening to receive more. Breathe deeply and speak. I can receive more. I am expanding my capacity. My body is safe receiving abundance. Open your arms until they're fully extended. Hold and breathe. Feel your nervous system expanding its tolerance for receiving. Practice daily, and notice your discomfort with receiving gradually decreases as your body recodes for larger capacity. Practice 5. Wealth embodiment movement, 10 minutes daily. You must teach your body how to move, feel, and be in wealth. Daily practice. Put on music that feels abundant to you. Move your body as your wealthy self would move, confidently, fluidly, expansively. Don't just think about it. Physically embody it. How does your wealthy self walk? How do they dance? How do they carry themselves? Move for 10 minutes fully embodied as your prosperous self. As you move, feel the emotions of abundance, freedom, joy, confidence, peace. Let those emotions fill your body as you move. This practice installs the somatic experience of wealth into your nervous system through movement and emotion, which is how the body learns and encodes new patterns. These 5 practices, regulation, release, posture, capacity, embodiment, work together to systematically recode your nervous system from scarcity to prosperity. Each practice addresses a different aspect of somatic coding. Done consistently for 90 days, they completely reprogram your body's wealth blueprint, dissolving scarcity codes and installing prosperity codes at the cellular level. Living with prosperity-coded nervous system, the embodied wealth. Let's explore what life looks like when you've successfully recoded your nervous system from scarcity to prosperity, when wealth is installed in your body, not just desired by your mind. This is embodied wealth. and it creates lasting financial transformation because the change is somatic, not just mental. When your body is coded for prosperity, manifestation becomes natural and sustainable. The first transformation is somatic peace around money. After weeks of recoding practices, you'll notice your body no longer activates stress when money situations arise. Checking your account, paying bills, making financial decisions, these activities no longer trigger the physical anxiety response. Your nervous system has been recoded to perceive money as safe instead of threatening. This somatic peace is profound because it means you're no longer operating from survival mode. Your body is relaxed and open, which allows you to think clearly, decide wisely, and act confidently around money. Peace isn't forced, it's genuine because your body's coding changed. The second transformation is expanded receiving capacity. You can now receive compliments, payment, opportunities, and support without the physical discomfort that used to make you deflect or sabotage. Your nervous system's ceiling for receiving has been somatically expanded through the capacity practices. When someone offers to pay you well, your body doesn't squirm, it accepts comfortably. When abundance flows in, your body doesn't activate anxiety, it remains calm and open. This expanded capacity means you can finally hold wealth instead of unconsciously rejecting it through self-sabotage. Your body allows what your mind desires. The third transformation is confident wealth embodiment. Prosperity posture becomes your natural default instead of something you have to consciously create. You stand taller, speak more clearly, move more confidently. This isn't performance, it's genuine embodiment. Your body has been recoded to carry itself as someone who is abundant. People respond to this shift even though they can't articulate what changed. You become more magnetic because your somatic presence broadcasts prosperity instead of scarcity. Opportunities and people are drawn to embodied confidence. The fourth transformation is sabotage cessation. When success comes, your body no longer perceives it as dangerous and doesn't trigger the self-sabotage patterns that used to destroy your progress. Your nervous system has been recoded to associate wealth with safety instead of threat. You can succeed beyond your old ceiling and your body stays regulated instead of activated. Money comes and stays because your nervous system allows it instead of fighting it. This is perhaps the most significant change. Finally being able to sustain success because your body supports it. The fifth transformation is effortless abundance flow. When scarcity is coded in your body, creating wealth requires constant effort because you're fighting against your own nervous system. When prosperity is coded in your body, wealth flows more naturally because your entire biological system is aligned with receiving it. You make better decisions because your body isn't in stress mode clouding your judgment. You see more opportunities because your nervous system isn't filtering reality through survival lens. You attract more abundance because your somatic presence broadcasts a frequency that resonates with wealth. It's not that you don't take action, it's that the same actions produce exponentially better results when your body is prosperity coded instead of scarcity coded. Here's the truth you must fully embrace. Your body holds your wealth blueprint, not your mindset. You can think abundantly all you want, but if your nervous system is coded for scarcity, your body will override your mind every single time. The body always wins because it operates at a level beneath conscious control. This is why mental techniques produce temporary results but not lasting transformation. They're working on the wrong level. But somatic recoding creates permanent change because you're installing new programs where the old programs actually live. In your nervous system, your cellular memory, your tissue. When prosperity becomes somatically encoded, when your body feels safe with wealth, when your muscles hold confidence, when your nervous system stays regulated in success, manifestation transforms from struggle to flow. You're no longer fighting yourself. Your body and mind are finally unified, both broadcasting prosperity frequency. Install the prosperity code. Use the somatic protocol daily. Recode your nervous system from scarcity to abundance. Give your body the experiences of safety, release, confident posture, expanded capacity, and embodied wealth until these become your new somatic baseline. As your body's coding changes, your financial reality must change to match because the quantum field responds to your total being. and your body is the most powerful broadcaster you have. Code your body for prosperity. Watch your life transform from embodied abundance. This is quantum money coding. This is wealth at the cellular level. This is your body finally supporting what your mind desires. Welcome to embodied prosperity.